Hey Aquarius, I am going to do a reading that is just for you because I have not given you an Ask an Aquarius sit down talk video this week. I actually created the list but did not get a chance to record it. So I won't record it till Monday, but I was like, you know what? I can give them something that can be helpful today. So Aquarius, what I want you to do is I want you to think about that person. You know the person, Aquarius. The person that you want to know what they think about you. And you and I both know that there's very few people that you give a shit or what they think about you. So this is a short list. So think of one person, Aquarius, that you want to know desperately what they think of you right now. Because you know this can change. They can love you today and not love you tomorrow. But let's do the introduction. And then I'm going to tell you all about it. My name is QueenAusetHeru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and pass it on to other people, other Aquarius, who might like it too. Now, if you're Aquarius is an Aquarius sun, moon, or rising, this could be helpful. So pass it on to all those people. Please leave us a positive comment in the comment section. And if you would like to get a personal reading done, please hit me up on my social media or email me. All of that information, including my Patreon, my merchandise, my wish list, and a bunch of other stuff is underneath this video. And also, whenever I use whatever deck I'm using, I try to remember to put it underneath the video in the top part. So if somebody wants to see what the deck is, they can easily find it. All right, Aquarius, this is what you're going to do. So you've been thinking about that person, right? Think about them real hard. See their face. Visualize them, Aquarius. And then decide which one of these piles is going to answer your question. You can pick based off the card or based off the crystal, the selenite for number 1, the spirit quartz for number 2, or the pink amethyst for number 3. Okay, so you pick yours, and then I'm going to tell you what this person really thinks about you, Aquarius. You may be surprised. So group number 1, we're going to start with you. This person thinks that you're the Hermit reversed, Aquarius. All right, so I'm going to turn it around just so you can see the artwork. But remember, the card came out reversed, not in the upright. So what does that mean? Aquarius, this person thinks that you are a hermit, that you are not spending enough time with anybody else in the world, okay? You might be going to work, Aquarius. You might be thinking, well, I got friends. Yeah, but this person doesn't see you as having real, serious, meaningful connections with other people. So they either feel sad about that or they're curious about that. And this is true for a lot of Aquarius, so I'm not even doubting it. I'm sitting here shaking my head like, because a lot of us are like this, and it's not a bad thing, but you know, a lot of us like peace, we like quiet, we like solitude, we do like events. I love going to a good bar or to a good party, but on a day-to-day basis or the majority of the time, you will catch me in more quiet activities. And that's why this person thinks that you're a bit of a hermit, and they think that maybe you should kind of rejoin the living. And I'm gonna say, Aquarius, it's up to you. If you want to rejoin the living, if you're unhappy in any way and you want a support system or friends or whatever, then I would say, yeah, you need to use that law of attraction and you need to draw more people to you. But if you're happy or you're cool in the situation that you're in, even if you have a family, I know Aquarius who live in the house with their family and they're still an island. It's like amazing to me how an Aquarius can live with you and ghost you at the same time. Like, how are you ghosting me and you live in my home? But it's very easy. So Aquarius, if this is you and this is a problem, then you want to try to change it. If it's not a problem and you're cool with it, then that's fine. And that's just this person's opinion. Let me show you what else they think of you. What else we got here, Aquarius? Ooh, this is interesting. They think that you're a gambler. Now, this is an interesting card to get. Now, some people may think that gambler has a negative connotation, but it really doesn't. Because as you can see, if this is your archetype, it's a willingness to follow your intuition, even when others may doubt you. Now, when it comes up reversed, it is a problem, but we got it in the upright. So Aquarius, this person thinks that you do follow your intuition. So basically, whatever you think is right or you know is right. And my mother says this about me all the time. She always says, regardless of what is going on, I will always do what I think is right. Which is interesting because what I think is right isn't always what she thinks is right. And that's when the fight starts, you know. But the bottom line is that that's what you're getting from this person. So even though they think that, excuse me, sorry, Aquarius, let me drink some water. Thank you, Aquarius. So even though this person feels as though you are a bit of a hermit and need to come out, this person also thinks that at least you do what you believe is right. You follow your intuition and you do not let you're not a follower, Aquarius. This is not what we do. When I meet an Aquarius that's a follower, I'm always like, what's wrong? Because it's not our natural condition. So if basically this person sees that about you, and that's a positive thing, you know, you do follow your intuition regardless of what. So they do respect and admire that. So that's a good thing. All right, Aquarius, and here's your third card. Oh, they think you are infinitely blessed. So at least, you know, they got a lot of positive feelings about you, Aquarius, even though they think you could come outside more often, but they got positive feelings about you. Let's read 17. They think, let me see, open your heart to your reality, to the immeasurable gifts from nature. Loving energy is surrounding you. Love from the highest level is being showered onto you in your life. Count your blessings and remember that love is all around you. Notice these miracles and blessings as they show up in unexpected ways, but always at the most auspicious time. Your life may not be exactly as you anticipated, but be sure to look for your miracles. So this person thinks that you're blessed, but this is also interesting because they also think that you may or may not know that, and that you may or may not really be tapping into that. Look at how they said there's love all around you, and they said earlier about you being the hermit. So for some of you, this is a person who's interested in you. This is a person, either family or friend or lover. They want to love you. It even could be a child of yours. It could be a friend. This person wants to love you, Aquarius, and they don't feel like you're really letting them, or that you really see that. They don't think that you really are open to that. And maybe some of you are, maybe some of you aren't. But you need to consider that, because if they really want to love you and they want you to be open, is that possible, or is that dangerous? Or are you holding back for a bad reason, like maybe fear or doubt or worry, you know? And I'm not saying that those things are bad, because they have their place too, but maybe you're letting them hold you back. So that's interesting to me. This person sees you as being blessed, and, you know, and they think they're a blessing to you. Interesting. Very interesting. So they want to be a blessing to you. So I'm like, well, if they really are a blessing to you, because every one of your situations is different. For some of you, this person is a blessing, and maybe you should let them love you. And for some of you, you absolutely should not. So that's going to be a question for each and every one of you to answer differently. They also find you to be a muse, Aquarius. I've been someone's muse before. I wonder if this pile is for me. Because this pile is what's been going on in my life. So I'm thinking this is my pile, you guys. Because I didn't pick one. So I'm like, yeah, this sounds like my life. So let's take a look at the muses for us, since this is mine too. Let's see what the muses say. Well, I know for a fact when you get the muses, the person finds you to be inspiring. A lot of people find Aquarius to be inspiring in our positive sense. So I like that a lot. So this person does feel that. But also, if we can open up to the page, there it is, we can get a little more information. The muses are from the Greek tradition. It says, start looking around for inspiration from unusual places. The Greek muses are planting sparks all around you. You just have to be you just have to open your eyes to find them. So what I'm getting from this, right? This person finds you to be inspiring, first and foremost, but this person also wants to be an inspiration to you. This person has things that they want to give you. They could even be good for you, Aquarius. It really matters your specific situation. They find you to be a little unusual too, based on that card, but it's cool. You know, a lot of us are unusual. I mean, period, point blank, a lot of Aquarius are a little different. Let's say that for the very least. So this person sees that in you. But it inspires them. They like that about you. They like that you're different and you're interesting and you're beautiful in that kind of way. You're a visionary in that way, Aquarius. You follow your intuition. You are that gambler. So they find you to be inspiring to them. A lot of people tell me that. They tell me I inspire them to do what they want to do. And I love that. I love that because I do what I want to do. So this person feels the same way about you, that you really inspire them to do what they want or to create in some kind of way, and they like that about you. So overall, this person does feel positively about you. They just want you to come outside and join the rest of the living. So that's not bad. They have good feelings about you, Aquarius. All right, now we're going to go to number 2. All right, Aquarius, pile number 2, Aquarius, your card came up reversed too. So I'm going to explain this one. I'm not surprised to see this card though, because this card is the King of Swords. And any of you who are very familiar with tarot will know that the King of Swords is Aquarius. He's usually it wouldn't have to be Aquarius. He's an air sign, put it like that. And Aquarius is one of the air signs. So oftentimes my Aquarius will get the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords. So I'm not surprised at all. The swords indicates our element. It also indicates our intelligence. The swords is about fast, quick thought, intelligent thought. So those of you in pile number 2, this person thinks you're really smart. I mean, like on it smart, probably like in charge smart. But they also don't find you to be very warm. It's the most I can say for it. This person, they would like to see you be a little less sharp with your sword, a little less sharp with your tongue, you know. They would like to see you a little bit more in your inspiration, a little bit more in your creativity, a little bit more in your feelings. Okay, so this person likes you and everything, but they just find you to be a little cold, a little cut off sometimes for some of you. Some of you are not cold, but just not very like connected. Some of you, they want to communicate with you more. Swords is about communication too. So it depends on your particular situation, but one of those things will fit into your vibration. And because he was reversed, it means that they feel like you really are, like, reversals don't always mean the opposite of the upright. It depends. But in this case, when the king is reversed, he's at his worst. He's at his most intolerant, you know. Some of the times he's not really focusing on his work. You know, he's at his worst in this vibration. So Aquarius, if you got this one, this person is seeing that in you and seeing that you probably, and you definitely can do better than that. So they want to see you come into those more positive energies that I mentioned. Let's see. Now, this was a very interesting card. When I pulled this card, I bust out laughing. They also think this way of you. Now, let me explain, because I know some of you are like, wait, what? They think I'm what? They think I'm selling it on Dale Drive? No. When Carolyn Miss, who created these cards, did this particular archetype, she told us exactly what it means. It means that this person thinks that you accentuate the challenge of surviving. They think you have a surviving spirit. That's what that is. Without negotiating the power of your spirit. Okay? So this person thinks that you are a survivor, but you don't negotiate your spirit. You don't negotiate your principles. Even if you were in this profession, you're going to do things your way. How many of you guys saw Pretty Woman? Remember that? She didn't have anybody that was her PIMP, okay? She was her PIMP. She was the one who extenuated. She survived by doing what she had to do. She negotiated her own power. And this person sees you in this way. Not necessarily that this is your job, but that you have that tenacious spirit like Vivian from Pretty Woman. You are that person. You're going to survive, and you're going to survive. You're going to say who. Remember that from the movie? I say who, I say when, I say what. That's you. That's how this person sees you. And they feel as though you are that strength, and you get whatever it is that you want. You know, you get the things you want from life. You survive. Now, one of the things that I would say also, they probably see you and usually, because there's many cards that indicate this same light attribute. So oftentimes when you get this particular one, they may even see you in a sexual way. Maybe they want to, you know what I mean? For some of you, this person wants to get to know you in the biblical sense, okay? So that energy comes forward from that too. So for some of you, it's just that surviving spirit. And for some of you, it's the surviving spirit. And it's the fact that they really would like to see what that mouth do. Okay? Let me just keep it real with you. Even though they might not tell you that, Aquarius. A lot of people want to see what that mouth do, and they don't tell you that, okay? But we often pick up on it. Or we don't. Some Aquarius tell me they don't pick up on it. I do. Sometimes. And sometimes I don't. I think it depends on if I'm interested. If I'm interested, I pick up on it. If I'm not, then I ignore it. Alright, Aquarius. This person also finds you to be expansive. Okay, so let's see what the guidebook tells us that means exactly. So, expansion. You are continually moving, evolving, and going through cycles in your life. Attune and align yourself with the rhythms of nature around you. This is an exciting time with new beginnings, growth, and changes. There are many settings that will provide for inner development and expansion. Pay attention to everything that is going on around you and the effect it has, the effect it is having on you. Consider environmental issues or use this as an opportunity for new studies. It is a good idea to recognize the need for extra rest and personal care while integrating new energies, so you are ready for important messages and opportunities. Just as in nature, you too have seasons of growth and maturity. So they also see you as continually growing. It says here moving, evolving, going through cycles, new beginnings. So they see you as somebody that's a mover, a shaker. They see you as somebody who is definitely growing as a person. So this is also good. It also tells you in this particular card about new opportunities, new studies. So they see you as somebody who constantly gets new opportunities, maybe moves on to new studies. Maybe you're, you know, you could be a scholar, a philosopher, a student, that as well. So anything along these lines, this person sees you as expanding and as growing. So all of these are positive. This person, for the most part, sees you as being pretty cool. And let's see our last one. All right, this is our goddess. So this person also sees you, in gratitude. Oh, that is so sweet. So they feel grateful for you, Aquarius. Those of you who have an actual relationship with the other person, this person feels grateful for you. And for those of you who don't have a relationship, somebody you want to have a relationship or something like that, they're seeing the energy of gratitude here. So they told me that this goddess is from the Aztec origin, it says here. Flower goddess is guiding you to embrace all the good things in your life and honor them with gratitude. Now is the time to acknowledge your many blessings. So they either see you as a blessing, they see you as being blessed, or they see you as needing to count your blessings. So each one of you, that's going to be a different vibe, but either way, it goes along with that energy of blessings. So they think that you're a blessed person, or they think that you are a blessing to others. Either way, if you're blessed, be grateful. Definitely. One of the things I've learned in spirituality is the more grateful you are, the more the universe gives you to be grateful for. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. This is for pile number 3. So pile number 3, people, this card is one of my favorites. This is from the, I think I told you guys earlier, this is from the Tarot for Kids. And this deck is amazing. So what I love about this is the 2 little boys. I mean, they're innocent. This is a time in life, they got to be like 5 or 6 years old. You remember how innocent you were at 5 and 6? And that's what the 6 of Cups is about. This person sees you as being kind of childlike. And this is very common for Aquarius. Most people see us as being childlike and or old souls. Some of us balance that energy very well. This person sees your more youthful side. In the positive, it comes up in the upright, so this is positive. So they see you in your youthful side, the innocent side. They may want to be your friend, or maybe they are your friend, or maybe there's somebody who's just seeing the youthfulness of you. A lot of Aquarius are like this. A lot of us have toys. And I'm not just talking about the ones you use in your room, but a lot of us have like I have right here, Baby Yoda. Sometimes I have my little Cabbage Patch Kid there. I have other Cabbage Patch Kids and toys and dolls and things like that. And even though all Aquarius don't have all of those things, many of us have an interest that is youthful. Like some of us may be into anime or video games or something like that is traditionally considered to be youthful, that adults also enjoy. So this person sees that vibration coming from you, Aquarius. It's very positive though. This is a happy card. All right. Number 3, they also see you as, they see you as a healer. Now take a look at that. Passion to serve others by repairing the mind, the body, the mind, and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. Many Aquarius are healers. So interestingly enough, pile number 3, your person sees you as a healer. Maybe you're somebody that they see serving others or helping others in some kind of way. And it's very common for us to help people with pain. A lot of Aquarius help people who are in pain through their profession. Aquarius are known for having causes, and a lot of us, it's because of that healer energy. So we want to help people. We want to heal people, or we want to help people heal. And what I've found about people is you can't heal them. You're not Jesus. You know what I mean? You can help them heal. You can lead them to healing. You can encourage, facilitate healing, but you can't heal them. So this person sees that in you. They see that you try to help others with their mind, body, and spirit. Maybe that's your profession or one of your causes. They see that you try to help others with their pain. Or maybe you've been trying to help this person with their pain. So again, for all of you, it's going to be a different vibration, but they do see you as that healer energy. They see that light attribute in you. Let's see the next one. Oh, this is pretty. Number 15. So they also see this in you, Aquarius. What is this one? This is interesting. I like the cute little kid. Let's read it. Catch your breath. Take a break and enjoy a quiet period. This time can be used to regroup, recover, and stabilize yourself. It is wise to keep in mind the fact that this is a limited period of time. You are pausing to regain your footing. As you evaluate your environment, check to see if you need to clear any ill will with anyone. Ask for forgiveness and be willing to forgive as necessary to move forward. Enjoy this downtime. Acknowledge the importance of recharging your energy so you are refreshed and ready to tackle life and any challenges that come your way. So for some of you, this person just thinks that you need to slow down, that you're doing too much. Okay? Some of you, you're just doing too much. You need to recover. You need to quiet. You need to calm yourself down. Okay? And then you'll be able to reevaluate and move forward again. For some of you, this person wants forgiveness. They've done something to you and they would like you to forgive them. For others, you've done something to them and they're willing to forgive you. So vice versa, either they want you to forgive or they want to forgive you, either or. So that's not bad. That's a good thing. They may want to forgive and bury the hatchet. Or they may want to forgive and rekindle or reconcile, as they call it. So it depends on the situation. Some of you may reconcile, some of you may not. They also see you as somebody who may have some challenges in your life and needing to just reflect and relax. So number 3, that's not bad either. You know, if you're doing too much, that's common though. I keep talking about that because the holidays, I'm getting a lot of messages about these holidays. It starts usually in October every year, so it's not surprising. Pile number 3, what else do they think of you? Okay. This is another goddess that I am not familiar with, but we're going to get familiar with her right now. She's a Chinese goddess, okay? So they think this is goddess of creation. She is signaling to use the raw material of your life to create something meaningful, perhaps to find your very purpose. So this person thinks that you are a creator, an awesome creator. This person thinks that you're going to create or are creating something meaningful with your life. It could be art. It could be a foundation. It could be just going through school. So this person, you write a book, do something, you know, they see you as doing something meaningful, and it could end up being your purpose, or it could be your purpose. Maybe you've been talking to them about writing a book or doing a podcast or saving the whales, or, you know, there's so many different ways that goes. But basically what it's saying is that this person sees you as being a very meaningful person, a very meaningful contribution. And this doesn't surprise me with Aquarius. A lot of people see us this way because a lot of us have causes. Not all of us, but a lot. Like most Aquarius I know have some kind of cause. And for many of us, it's our life purpose. And for those of us that it's not our life purpose, it is something meaningful that we care about and may contribute a lot of time to. So this person sees that in you and they admire that in you. If you are somebody, remember the part about forgiveness, pile number 3? If you're somebody who needs to forgive, or if you're somebody, you know, somebody's asking for forgiveness, or you need to forgive someone or something like that, or you know, they want to forgive you, I highly recommend forgiveness. I've spent a lot of time in my life not being forgiving, and to be honest with you, it didn't do anything at all to the other person, but it did have effects on me. The bitterness, the resentment, those kind of things, you know, it did affect me. It affected me. It affected how I showed up in life. It affected how I dealt with people. So pile number 3, if you have any of that going on, I do recommend forgiving and releasing. Now remember, forgiving and releasing does not mean reconciling. If somebody has abused you or harmed you in some kind of way, forgiving them is not about letting them back in your life. As a matter of fact, I would not do that, but I would let it go. I would release it, and I would move on. So if you need to forgive someone, if you can do it during this holiday season, please do. If someone is, you know, the vice versa, let that happen too. Some of the times it does involve a hard, difficult conversation, number 3, but that's okay. Difficult conversations are part of being an adult. All right, guys, you come back soon because I got a lot more to say. See you later.